Hello everyone, welcome to 2022 and I'm so glad to see you here on my channel. Happy New Year! I wish you a great and successful new year. And today is my first video in 2022 and I was thinking what topic to choose, where to start from, and I decided that I will talk a little bit about the topic that I already talked about on my Instagram a few weeks ago in the end of 2021. And the topic I was talking about is intuition. Why can't we hear our intuition? Can we hear our intuition? Does every person has an intuition, or only the chosen ones can do so? So let's talk about it today briefly. I hope this will be a short and informative video. So first of all, let's talk about stereotypes that we have from two main sources. So the first one is we've been told so in our childhood. And you know, most of things we hear and learn from others in our childhood, we don't really examine it and check it and analyze it and think about it. We just see it as something given, as a fact. And it's not always fact. So maybe someone told you that, you know, intuition is a gift that only chosen people have, and we are the regular, the simple people that we don't have intuition, and we can believe it because we heard it when we were very young. The second reason, where does this stereotype come from, is from, how do I say it in a polite way, from specialists that are not really specialists, that are not very honest and not very decent, maybe? How do you say it in English? What I mean is that people that are pretending to be specialists when they are really not specialists in a specific area. And especially when I'm talking about spiritual practices, unfortunately there are a lot of specialists that are not honest and not really specialists and not decent specialists, and they don't really do what they say and advertise that they do. They want you to think that only chosen ones, them of course, have intuition and other people don't have it, and that is absolutely wrong. Intuition is something normal. It's just the society that made it mysterious, unclear, magical, and available to very few people. And this is absolutely wrong. We all have intuition, we just need to work on it. The same society is teaching us about natural talents. If you can't do something from the first try without learning, that you don't have a talent. So this is something that comes from a society, and this is not true. The same with intuition. As we need time to learn, I don't know, violin or piano, we need to learn to work with our intuition. And actually it's much easier than to play piano or play violin, because intuition is something that much natural as, I don't know, smelling the scents, seeing things, hearing things, feeling things with our skin. But it's something very gentle that we cannot always feel and not always understand. The same with, you know, with the scents. I love perfumes, but sometimes I'm not able to see the difference in perfume notes as, for example, a perfumer, because he is really working on it a lot, and he is able to feel those minor differences that I'm not able to. So what is happening with our intuition? What is the obstacle that prevents some people from hearing the intuition? So the obstacle is our mental plan, our thoughts. And as those dishonest specialists I was talking about, our subconscious mind is playing games with us in the same way. What does those dishonest specialists do, or they are scaring you, or they are extremely optimistic and they're telling you that everything will be perfect, unicorns and rainbows. Two approaches: or the client comes and they say scary things, or they say absolutely optimistic things that are not connected to anything, and those things are just very emotional, and they will see they will get a lot of emotional response from their client, and that's what they do. They want the person to receive yes or no answer and to be very emotional. So, but we do the same with ourselves, which is a little bit funny, but now let's talk about it. When we are thinking about something that is very important to us, in lots of cases, or we are scaring ourselves and thinking scary thoughts, like, you know, books of Stephen King are not as scary as sometimes our own thoughts about situations we are worried about. And another option, the opposite one, and is we are starting to think to make ourselves more calm. Yeah, it's like a protecting mechanism of our mind. We are starting to think absolutely optimistic things with no reason, just everything's gonna be fine, I'm feeling everything will be great, I'm feeling huge success. It's good to be optimistic, but when we're trying to feel things and to receive information from the universe, those thoughts are not serving your interests and are not helping you. Unfortunately, it's just what it is. And what can we do about it? We can start meditating. The easiest meditation to calm down our mind, our thoughts, to refuse the amount of thoughts. This is all you need. And by the way, I have a link with explanation of this simple meditation. I will leave it down below under this video, so you can watch this. And in general, every breathing technique, reading mantras, singing mantras can also help with this. But of course, I will leave a link with more information about this specific meditation that helps us to calm down our thoughts. Talking about thoughts, even if you're not super worried and you're not creating those scary or happy scenarios in your head about the situation, but if you have too many thoughts in your head, they are just noise. You know, when I learned in university, we were learning about news and about communication, that there is someone who is sending information, someone who's receiving the information, and the noise in the middle that is obstructing this process. The same is with our intuition. There is a source of information, here we are, and here is the noise in the middle. What is this noise? Our thoughts. If you have too much thoughts, doesn't matter. Smart thoughts, stupid thoughts, educated thoughts, thoughts about something not connected to the situation, no matter what. If you have too many thoughts and they are just never-ending noise in your head, it's very hard to hear your intuition and to hear the answer from the universe. I'll give you an example. Now I'm talking in this video, or someone else talking in other situation, and if you'll turn on, for example, a lecture of the wisest scientist you know, you will not hear other person talking. You will not hear what this other person is telling you. No, as it doesn't matter if you're turning on the scientific documentary or just music, it doesn't matter. It creates noise and it doesn't allow you to hear things. Sometimes we are overrating our thoughts and our mental process. Of course, as a coach, I know that it's important to think and to analyze things, but at some point it's also important to let our thoughts go and to stay calm and not to think for a while. And this leads us to talk about our ego. And our ego is the main obstacle in so many things in our life, psychological, spiritual situations. An ego can be a friend, but in lots of cases, especially when it's not balanced, it can be an enemy. We have two opposite types of problems that lead to the same problem. We're not hearing our intuition well. And what they are? The first one is our ego is telling us that I learned so many things in my life. I have a bachelor or a master's degree or a doctorate degree in ABC science. I read high quality books. I went to ABCD courses. I heard ABC lectures. I have so much life experience and wisdom. What does it mean I should not listen to my mind, to my thoughts for a while? I need to listen to my thoughts all the time because I know better. And if you want to listen to intuition and if you want to be able to hear what the universe is telling you, that's a problem. Another opposite problem, but leads to the same result, which is funny, is when we are having a very low self-esteem and we're thinking, oh no, I can't, I'm not talented enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not special enough to hear my intuition. Only other people that are more talented and gifted and unique and special, they can hear, and I'm not. So opposite problems with ego, same result, unfortunately, with hearing and trusting your intuition. But now when you saw this video and you know what you know, it will really help you to recognize when your thoughts and your ego are obstructing you from being more intuitive and listen to your inner voice and to the universe. Also, if you have any questions about this video, please feel free to leave them in comments down below. If you need my consultation as a coach or as a spiritual guide and tarot reader, please feel free to contact me. Here you can send me an email or you can write me a message on Instagram. That's pretty all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.